I didn't expect to see you there. I wasn't prepared for it. And in the half second before either of us reacted, it was this moment where we were just two people who used to know everything about each other, standing in the same aisle. And then the moment passed and we both did the thing, the smile, the nod, the how are you that doesn't want an answer. And I drove home thinking, how did we get here? How do we become people who do that to each other? I saw you in the grocery store, between the bread and the coffee. You were looking at your phone and didn't notice me at first. And for a second I considered turning down the other aisle, just to spare us both the performance of the smile. But you looked up before I could, and there it was again, that half a second where we almost were ourselves. And then the wall came up the distance, settled perfectly in place, and we became two strangers with a history and a face. And I asked you how you doing, and you said that you were good, and I said that I was fine the way that I knew that I would. And we talked about the weather and the nothing in between, like two people who had never been the things that we had been. I saw you today, and I smiled like everything was fine, like I didn't know the sound of every secret of your mind, like we didn't spend years knowing everything about each other. Now we're just two people being polite and moving further. Polite and moving further. Yeah, polite and moving further. Everything we were. Polite and moving further. I know the way you take your coffee, I know your mother's name, I know the thing that happened when you were young that left a stain. I know the sound you make when something's wrong, but you won't say. I know the version of you nobody else has ever seen that way. And you know mine, you know the parts I never show. So you know the cracks inside the places I try hardest not to show. And we stood there in that aisle like none of that existed, like two people who had never been that deeply interested. And I asked you how you doing, and you said that you were good, and I said that I was fine the way that I knew that I would. And we talked about the weather and the nothing in between, like two people who had never been the things that we have been. I saw you today, and I smiled like everything was fine, like I didn't know the sound of every secret of your mind, like we didn't spend years knowing everything about each other. Now we're just two people being polite and moving further. Polite and moving further. Yeah, polite and moving further. Everything we were. Polite and moving. There ought to be a word for this specific kind of loss, for people who are living but have drifted past the cost of keeping something going that had somewhere gone too wrong, for the grief of losing someone who is still completely on this earth, still breathing, still existing, still out there, but as unreachable as someone who is no longer here. There ought to be a funeral for friendships that just fade, for the moment two people who knew everything became afraid. I sat in my car for a minute before I started it, and I just thought about all the things I didn't say, all the things I could have said. Are you okay? Do you ever think about it? Do you miss it too? Or is it just me? Is it just me sitting in parking lots, thinking about conversations we used to have that I can't have with anyone else? Because nobody else knows what you knew. Nobody else was there for what you were there for. Now you're just someone I smile at in a grocery store and drive home thinking about. I saw you today, and I smile because that's all we are now. Two people with a history and nothing else to share now. I know everything about you, and I'll carry that forever. But we're just two people being polite, who used to be together. Used to be together. I hope you're actually okay. Not the okay you said in the aisle. Actually okay. I hope the things you used to worry about got better. I hope the thing from when you were young stopped haunting you. I hope you found someone who knows you the way we knew each other. I hope all of that. From a distance. From the other side of a smile. That means more than it looks like. Take care of yourself. I mean that. I really mean that.